Hey there Wargamers, this is Justin from AMP Services with a product review of the new Games Workshop Crisis Suit Commander Kit. This is the new Crisis Suit Commander from Games Workshop, and as you can see, this guy is pretty big. He definitely looks more, I mean the towel line looks very anime in style, but this guy definitely looks like something out of like a Gundam or something like that. He's got these extra fins all over him, like down here by his foot, up here on his shoulders, back here. It's really interesting. This particular configuration that I went with was not necessarily the most optimal, and I may not actually run him with this particular loadout. This particular loadout from the Codex rules is him as a flying monstrous creature, or at least gives him the option to become one without all the special rules. I'm not sure if I'll ever use that, but his burst cannon underslung like that just looked too menacing to not use. So this is a case for me where rule of cool definitely trumps what you see is what you get. Generally, I'm a hardcore what you see is what you get guy. If it's not on the model or if it's not the right weapon, that can cause issues. But in this particular case, my opponent has any issues, I have an extra miniature that I can swap in who will have the correct configuration, but for this particular guy, it looked too cool not to it. One of the things about the kit that I did like, particularly over the Crisis Suit, is this guy, similar to the Riptide, he comes with notches in his hip area and knee area that allow his legs to lock into place for assembly. If you snip the pegs off of the connecting pieces, it gives you full posability of his leg joints. Now this is a little difficult because it's hard to get the pose right and do each piece at one time, but it definitely allows you to create a unique pose and a unique miniature for your forces, which is what I've done. It's nothing super amazing, but it's different than the standard pose that's in the box. And it was one of my major complaints with the Crisis Suits that this guy capitalized on. He is basically fully posable, and that is fantastic. I really enjoy that. One of the other major benefits of this particular kit, though, is that a lot of his weapon options, like this, his shield, even his missile pod up here, I don't know if you guys saw that missile pod, they will all fit right onto your other Crisis Suit models, even though they're smaller. So if you're looking for additional bits, or as you can see here, I bring up a guy for example, this Crisis Suit, both of his weapon options that he can take from the book don't come with his box. They came in his. I didn't use them on him, so I went ahead and used them on the Crisis Suit. So it lends itself well to some kit bashing. Finally, one of the other things that I find really fascinating about this model is just looking at him right here, he is massive. So here you can see, obviously the Crisis Suit's bigger than the Fire Warrior, but the Crisis Suit Commander is he dwarfs both. He's massive, which may explain why in the rules he can become a flying monstrous creature, but, all of the Crisis Suit Commanders, if you look at Farsight, the other Finecast version that they came out with, they're all bigger than a standard Crisis Suit, so the fact that this guy just takes that one up and just looks just so mean and huge it's awesome to me. So to give you guys one final visual representation here, on the left, the Crisis Suit, in the middle, the Crisis Suit Commander, and on the far right here, you've got the Ghostkill Battle Suit. So you can kind of see how they progressively get larger, but specifically in this video, if you see the Crisis Suit Commander, this will allow you to kind of gauge how big he is compared to the actual model, or monstrous creature on his left, the right side of the screen here. So it definitely looks really cool. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe below. If you haven't already, please follow us on Facebook. You'll be able to stay up to date with our current projects and all of our promotions. Thank you for watching.